Welcome to the Center for the Study in Race and Democracy's 2022 Virtual Community Resource Fair. My name is Idrana Gonzalez Chavez, and I'm an intern with the Center for the Study of Race and Democracy at Arizona State University. I'm a sophomore majoring in journalism and mass communication. I'm here with Cynthia. Would you like to introduce yourself, Cynthia?
Yes, my name is Cynthia Villavicencio, and I do work for the MultiCultural Outreach Program for Southwest CAP. I cover Richland Center, Iowa Grant, Greene County, and Lafayette County.
Can you tell us a little bit about what your organization does and its impact on the community?
Well, what MCOP does, I think it was founded around 8 years ago in Dodgeville, Wisconsin, for like a group of two ladies, Mary, Michael, and Shirley Barnes. They both had this idea to create like a kind of a small organization for Latinx community. So what the organization does is basically helped Latinos with any kind of resource. Medical resource, legal resource, rental assistant, translation, interpretation, transportation. So basically, when I came to MCOP as a direct service coordinator, I started to do a bunch of things. Like I say, any kind of resource. So clients, they call me for everything. And I remember when I was hired, I remember telling them that I have a passion and I have the heart to help others. And now that I am with them 3 years already, they can see that I am very patient and I have the passion, because when you do something that you don't feel like, or you don't have passion to do it, it's not going to work, what else?
So you already touched upon what your organization does, but what would you say is one of the most important things that your organization does for the Latinx community?
We focus on Latinos, okay? We focus the people that they don't have the rights, I can say, in the United States, like people who doesn't have a social security number, but they are still can get some help somehow. People that they don't have a green card, people that they don't have a driver's license. We do have different kind of directions to just telling them like what is available for immigrants, And I have a phone that they can call me 24/7 sometimes. They do call me. Yes, I have emergency phone calls at night, and it's actually really important phone calls that I answer, and I try to direct them where they can go or with who they can talk about whatever they need. But yeah, that's what MCOP does. Take care of the Latino community in our area. We live in a very small towns, and most of them are like kind of close-mind towns. They are not. I feel that they feel a little bit intimidated by different cultures, different accents, different people, I will say, and they don't want to kind of understand, or they don't want to learn diversity, and that's why Latinos actually kind of are a little scared for asking for help, or they don't feel welcome in our areas, and that's what MCOP does. We want to let them know that organization and a lot of volunteers in the area, we are there for them.
How did you hear about this organization?
Well, let me tell you why I have always liked to help people, but I'm from Ecuador, so I immigrated to United States in 2005. I was in Chicago, but then when I entered to the state of Wisconsin, to Monroe, I don't know what am I doing in Monroe. Well, I know now, but in the beginning, I'm like, what am I doing in Monroe? From Ecuador to Monroe. Anyway, I could see that on my friends. I could see that in my son's dad. He is from Mexico, and we used to go to restaurants, and I could see the different treat that they used to give it to us. So I felt really angry, and I felt really like powerless, and then I started to just help them, and I was bilingual. I used to have more like how can I say, like my voice was better here from other people that you just a little like left out, like they feel embarrassing. So I start to kind of like volunteer and help different kind of people, and people start to know me that Cynthia is the one that can help you for like this, that. So then I remember I started to do Zumba classes, and somehow a lady came to my classes, and she's like, hey, we are looking for a bilingual advocate for SARP, Sexual Assault Recovery Program. So, and I was very excited to be working in something for the community, right? And then I start with them, with SARP, Sexual Assault Recovery Program, helping clients, too, Hispanic clients who didn't speak English either. Then, after a couple years, one of my very good friends, she told me, hey, Cynthia, we are looking for a bilingual, some person that can help Latinx community, right? Can I have a minute, please?
Yes, I'll pause this really quick.
Okay. Can we keep? Yeah, so I was saying that one of my good friends, she told me, oh my God, Cynthia, I think you are going to be great for this opportunity, for this job. You need to apply. And I was really nervous because, I was a Zumba teacher. So for me, it's so easy to dance in front of people. Like if you tell me right now, dance, I will dance. But if you tell me to talk, in the beginning, I was like, that was my biggest challenge, to talk in front of people in a different language. Mm-hmm. But then I had my interview with these amazing ladies from MCOP, and they love it. They loved me, and I just tell them, give me the opportunity to just show you guys that what I can do for them. And now I think I am going to be to the 5 years ago that I'm starting this job, and it's growing, and it's growing. It's so funny because in the beginning for Latinos, for ours, they felt like they cannot trust anyone, and I felt the same. Like I didn't have any phone calls. Like now I have more phone calls. People were like, who are you? Why you are doing this? Like I had to create like a nice boundaries with them. I have to let them know that I am someone that they can trust. And I see that a lot in a lot of Latinos, that they don't easily trust people because of they're scared, right? And no, now they know my name, they know who I am, they call me without any like doubt, or saying like, are you going to really help me, or are you going to? And they feel so like they can trust me, that they tell me a little more of personal stuff, and I love that. That's amazing, because I know that they can trust someone in Wisconsin, in these 5 counties that I work with, and that's what my ladies, my boss, or the other people who are my working with, they actually like that about me, because finally they have a person in a group of people that they can trust, and they can feel really, really safe.
People get involved in your organization?
Yeah, well, we do have a lot of flyers. We do have a website. We also have a Facebook page. We hand flyers. And you know how Hispanics are. Your mother already probably knows that they talk a lot. And they use the world. And that's why they have my phone number. Now I even have people who don't even call me to my work phone. They call me to my personal cell phone, or even Facebook, or even WhatsApp. And it's okay. It's okay. I just need to plan my day, because I have so many clients, and I always tell them, this is going to take me one to 2 to 3 days, but if it's really important, if it's like an emergency, I have to do that moment, and that's what we let the people that we are letting people that we are there, hanging flyers, and the volunteers, the schools knows about us, any other organization like Green Heaven, like SARB, like even the banks out there knows about us. I'm positive that this is not going to stay there. We're going to grow more and more. Yes.
What does delivering democracy mean to you and your organization?
When we talk, we want to be here. We want to let people know that we do have rights, and not because we don't have a immigration status, or like we are not U.S. citizen, or we don't have a green card or social security number, we don't have rights. We do have a lot of rights. My organization, it's to let Latinx community about those rights, about what is out there for them, and we are also supporting people who wants to be, for example, leaders, and they say, well, I cannot talk, I cannot be here because I am not a USA citizen. So my community, we work with a lot of people without a social, without a green card, or like kind of like, I would say, like a label to like, we work with that kind of people, and they leaders, they have a business, they do work in jobs that they make good money, and they can have like the dreaming, like what they are dreaming for. So we are there for let them know that there is not closed door for them, that actually they can open any door that they wanted to.